Starting with the great name of Allah, who is the most merciful and beneficent. Welcome to lecture number 5 of Pakistan Studies for grade 9. Today's topic is initial problems of Pakistan. वही प्रॉब्लम्स चले आ रही हैं, उसी कंटिन्यूएशन है पिछले की. आज हम नई प्रॉब्लम डिस्कस करेंगे पाकिस्तान की. We will discuss new problem which faced by Pakistan after independence, after 1947 in initial stages. Today's topic is refugees problem. So students, open your Pakistan studies book. Open page number 64. Open page number 64. Last paragraph. Muslims of the subcontinent were heavy on the establishment of Pakistan. Why were happy on the establishment of Pakistan? Because they had now a Muslim state of such nature that they were free for politically, socially, economically, and their religious matter. After the establishment of Pakistan, many riots started in the subcontinent. Due to this, migration process started here. This migration process created a lot of problems in that time for the newly independent state, for the newly born state. Many people were killed. Their property was set on fire. Besides this migration process created a lot of problems because the clerk, doctor, teacher, officer, the bureaucrats, other businessmen and experts in his field were migrated to India from Pakistan side. And the million of refugees reached Pakistan in very bad condition. You can see in this picture. You can see this picture of refugees, that the refugees were reached in Pakistan in very bad conditions. In very bad condition. You can see this picture also. The million of refugees reached Pakistan in very bad condition because provision of residence, food and other necessities for them was a great problem for the newly born state. The sources of the government in that time were limited. The sources of government in that time were limited, but government helped and established a department to solve the problem of refugees, make temporary camp for refugees, and later Quaid-e-Azam established refugees relief fund. For which purposes? For the purposes of rehabilitation of these refugees, which were in very bad position. Now started migrant from India. Total migrant from India side to Pakistan 6.5 million. Were 6.5 million. Migrant from Pakistan to India were 5.5 million. And 6.5 million migrants from India towards Pakistan. 5.2 million came from eastern Punjab. From where? 5.2 million came from eastern Punjab and her states. 0.36 million came from Delhi and 0.5 million were assassinated. Remember, total migrant came from India side toward Pakistan were 6.5 million, and total migrants from Pakistan to India were 5.5 million. In this migrant, the Muslim migrated from India side, and from Pakistan, most were Sikhs and Hindus, non-Muslim, migrated from Pakistan toward India side, and total number were 5.5 million. Migrant from India to Pakistan, in this 6.5 million migrants, 5.2 million came from eastern Punjab and her states, 0.36 million came from Delhi, and 0.5 million were assassinated or killed on the way. Now moving towards book. Students, open your book. These were the picture of the migrants in that time with great trouble. Open page number 64 of your book. The second great problem to the new government and the people of Pakistan was the rehabilitation of the refugees. According to the estimate of the government of Pakistan, 6.5 million refugees migrated to Pakistan as a result of exchange of population, out of which 5.2 million came from eastern Punjab and her states. Likewise, 0.36 million came from Delhi and the remaining from northern India and other parts. About 0.5 million Muslims were either assassinated on the way or kidnapped, while the other side, 5.5 million Sikhs and Hindu migrated from Pakistan. The second great problem for the new government was the settlement of the rehabilitation of these refugees. The million of refugees reached Pakistan in very bad condition. That's very difficult task for the new government of Pakistan to rehabilitation of these refugees. According to the estimate of that time of the government of Pakistan, total 6.5 million means 65 lakh refugees shifted from India towards Pakistan. How many? 6.5 million refugees from India towards Pakistan. Out of these 6.5 millions, 5.2 million people came from eastern Punjab, which state and her states. Likewise, 0.36 million came from Delhi and the remaining from northern India and other parts. बात याद रखें, एक्सचेंज हो गया यहाँ पर माइग्रेंट्स का, माइग्रेशन प्रोसेस स्टार्ट हो गई. वहां से जो लोग आ रहे थे किस साइड से, इंडिया की साइड से, वो टोटल जो पाकिस्तान की तरफ आ रहे थे जो मुस्लिम्स थे, द मुस्लिम्स migrated from India toward Pakistan. They were total in number 6.5 million. Highlight this 6.5 million. ये हाईलाइट करें कितने आए थे यहाँ पर मुसलमान, 6.5. Important for MCQs. अब इसकी डिवीजन करते हैं. In this 6.5 million refugees, point to be noted that 5.2 million migrate came from eastern Punjab and her states. Likewise, in these 6.5, 0.36 million came from Delhi, and the remaining of these came from northern India and other parts. And about 0.5 million Muslims were either assassinated on the way or kidnapped. या तो assassinated mean कत्ल हुए, या उनको गिरफ्तार किया गया है 0.5 मिलियन। ये डेटा आपको याद होना चाहिए। While from Pakistan side, million of Sikhs and Hindus shifted from Pakistan toward India side. Number was 5.5 million. How many Sikhs and Hindus were shifted from Pakistan towards India? 5.5. And from Pakistan and from India toward Pakistan was 6.5 million. वहां से 6.5 मिलियन और हमारी तरफ से यहां से 5.5 मिलियन वहां पर गए। ये एक कठिन मरहला था, एक मुश्किल मरहला, डिफिकल्ट टाइम फॉर द न्यूली बर्न स्टेट, पाकिस्तान के लिए, उसे हल करने, उसकी रिहेबिलिटेशन के लिए। नाउ मूविंग टुवर्ड्स पेज नंबर 66, page number 65. Page number 65 from very beginning, first line of page number 65. Two lakh 68,000. How many? Highlighted this figure. 2,68,000 non-Muslim migrated from Capi to India, while only from 20,000 refugees migrated from India, rehabilitated in Capi. From Pakistan side, 2,68,000 non-Muslim shifted from province of Capi province to India in this migration process, while only 20,000 migrants, refugees shifted from India side and rehabilitated in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Therefore, if we estimated the following figure, the following migrants, that 6.5 from India side and 5.5 from Pakistan side toward India. So the number rise, the population of Pakistan rise, how many? 1 million, 10 lakh person with the arrival of refugees. हमारी आबादी इससे 10 लाख बढ़ गई इस माइग्रेशन प्रोसेस की वजह से। अगर हम इनकी तादाद को एस्टिमेट करें तो यहाँ की आबादी, जो पाकिस्तान की आबादी थी, इस माइग्रेंट प्रोसेस की वजह से यहाँ पर 1 मिलियन की आबादी बढ़ गई। Got it? The permanent rehabilitation of the refugees was not an easy job for Pakistan. Permanent mustaqil. For the permanent rehabilitation of these refugees is Mahajireen ki were difficult task for the newly state of Pakistan in that time because of her limited resources. But in spite of these limited resources, the government of Pakistan in that time helped the refugees. Provision of food, residence, medical aid, and jobs, etc. all were necessary to these people. फूड की फराहम करना, प्रोविजन, रेजिडेंस, रिहाइश, मेडिकल एड, तिबी इमदाद, एडमिन इमदाद एंड जॉब, these all were necessary to these people to rehabilitate for the settlement of these refugees in Pakistan. These things are important for the rehabilitation of these refugees which were very bad condition. And again, I repeat that the permanent rehabilitation of refugees was not an easy job for Pakistan. Now The government, in spite of her limited resources, housed the refugees in temporary camps जो ही में थे आरजी टेम्पररी कैंप्स लगाए गए उनके लिए रिफ्यूजीज के लिए वहां पर रहने के लिए due to the limited resources and arrangements were made to the best for their boarding and lodging. Boarding or lodging mean क्या मतलब they made best arrangement for their boarding and lodging. Apart from these problems, some social problems were also created with the arrival of refugees. Social problem also created due to the shifting process, due to the migration process. For rehabilitation of these refugees, what was the role of Qadiasm to rehabilitate these refugees? For the rehabilitation of refugees, which came in very bad condition from India's side. He not only persuaded Qadyazam not only persuaded the people to be patient, but also took practical steps for their settlement. Which steps were taken by Qadyazam in that time for the rehabilitation of these refugees? Was there uh, for temporary camps and also mad refugees relief fund in that time. That's the end of this topic.